Hello and welcome. Today we have another question on the board and we're asked to find the value of x and y. Let us proceed with the solution to this question. We have that x plus y is equal to 2 and xy is equal to 48. Let us make y the subject of the formula. This is equation 1, equation 2. Using equation 1, let's make y the subject of the formula. X will move over to the right hand side so that it becomes 2 minus x, our equation 3. And we're going to be using equation 3 later on down the road. Now, we're going to substitute the value of y into the third equation. So wherever we see y, we put 2 minus x. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have 2 minus x equals 48. Let's expand or open up the bracket. X times 2 will give us 2x minus x squared equals 48. So we have minus x squared plus 2x. If we move the 48 from the right hand side to the left hand side, we have minus 48 equals 0. Now, if we multiply everything by minus 1, we're going to have x squared, just so that our x squared has a positive sign, okay? Minus 2x plus 48 is equal to 0. So now let's see if there are two numbers that we can multiply together to get 48 and add up together to get minus 2. 24, 12, 6, 3, and 1. 2 times 2, 6, 12, 24, 48. So we have 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. But we still have 2 here. So 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. 8. 3 times 2 is 6. So we have 8 and 6, right? So now with 8 and 6, positive, so minus 8 and positive 6 will give us negative 2. But then if we multiply both, we're going to get minus 48. And that is not what we have here. We have positive 48. So then if we do negative negative to get positive 48, then that means we're getting minus 14 when we add, which is not what we have there. So that means that we are going to use our quadratic formula. And the quadratic formula states that our x is equal to minus b plus or minus the root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So for this equation, our value of a is 1, b is minus 2, and then our c is 48. Right, so let's plug the value of a, b, and c into our quadratic formula. And so we have minus into, we have minus into minus 2 because our b is minus 2, and we have plus or minus square root of b is minus 2 squared minus 4 dot a dot c. Let's put that in bracket, divided by 2a. A is 1. So our x now is equal to minus times minus will give us positive 2. So we'll just write that as 2 plus or minus the square root of minus 2 squared is 4. Minus times minus is plus. 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 4 times 1 is 4. 48 times 4 will give us what? 4 times 4 is 16, 17, 18, 19. 192 divided by 2. Now, 192 minus 4 will give us what? So x is 2 plus or minus the root of minus 188 divided by 2. Okay, so just checking to make sure we're not making any mistakes. So now we have that our x is equal to 2 plus or minus root of minus 1 root of 188 divided by 2. Let's try to break down 188 and see if there are any values in it that has their own square root. Okay, so this is 2 here, 94. 2 here is 4 times 2 is 8, 9. This is 47. And then we have 47, 1. So we have 47 times 4. Okay? So 188 is the same thing as 47 times 4. Right? So now we have x equals 2 plus or minus root of minus 1 dot 47 root 4 divided by 2. Now we know that I squared is equal to minus 1. So I is equal to the root of minus 1. So where we have square root of minus 1, we're going to represent it with the letter I. So now x is equal to 2 plus or minus I. Square root of 4 is 2 root 47 divided by 2. Now, let's rewrite what we have here. And this becomes 2 over 2 plus or minus 2I root 47 divided by 2 as well. These cancel out. And what we have here is that our x is equal to 1 plus or minus I root 47. So now this means that our x1 is equal to 1 plus I root 47. And x2 is equal to 1 minus I root 47. So now we can recall that with our equation 3. Equation 3 states that y is equal to 2 minus x. Y is 2 minus x. Equation 3 states that y is equal to 2 minus x. So x1 is equal to 1 plus I root 47, and x2 is equal to 1 minus I root 47. So now let's find our y1 and y2. So now y1 now is equal to 2 minus 1 plus I root 47. And then y2 is equal to 2 minus 1 minus I root 47. If we open up the brackets, we have 2 minus 1. Minus times plus will give us minus I root 47. And then for y2, we have, when we open up the brackets, minus 1. Minus times minus will give us plus I root 47. So our y1 is equal to what? 2 minus 1 will give us 1 minus I root 47. And our y2 will give us what? 2 minus 1, also 1 plus I root 47. So from what we have here, we can see that our x1 is equal to 1 plus I root 47, and our y1 is equal to 1 minus I root 47. Then what about our x2? x2 then is 1 minus I root 47. And then our y2 is equal to 1 plus I root 47. These are the answers to our question. So if you enjoyed watching this video and you'd like to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care and bye-bye.